Hey, it's me, Zarnov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, guys? I'm doing fantastic myself. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am, please consider liking, please consider subscribing. It all really helps out. Now, in this episode, we're going to start it off by fighting this guy. I had the rushiest end at the end of my last episode because I panicked as soon as I saw him, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm already over time, and this guy just popped out of nowhere. Okay. We need to finish him off. Let's have a crack with this blade. Oh, jeepers. You're a strong boy. Look at the damage you're doing to me, bud. Well, congratulations that you've got that. My goodness. Hats off to you. I'm going to have to start giving some back, though, now. Magic v magic, eh? Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. It's me and you, baby. Let's go. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on Thor Enveralt. You ain't got nothing. You barely even taking my magicka, buddy. Barely even taking my magicka. Barely even taking my magicka. Nice. You just stay right there behind that pillar. You think it's saving you, but it ain't. Got you, got you, got you. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. You acted all big and tough and made it seem like you were going to be real hard to fight when you came out with that magical spell, but buddy, you turned out to be rather disappointing. Whew. Okay. Well, that's him gone. Zakrisos or something. Zakrisos. Increases shock resistance by 50%. Pretty good. And shock spell damage by 25%. Pretty good. Respect. Thank you for the mask there, buddy. Let's see if there's anything in the water. Any hidden goodies? Nordic Barnacle? No? Okay. That definitely looks like Nordic Barnacle. Yeah. So does this. Nordic Barnacle, Nordic Barnacle, Nordic Barnacle. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright. And now we have a word wall, and then we got that chest there to look into as well. But let's see what we get from here. Word of power learned, worm, dragon aspect. Oh, okay, so I've got all 3 words for dragon aspect now too. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Dragon aspect. Boom. Unlock. Spend soul. Yes. Now I've got all 3 words for dragon aspect. Oh. Whoo-wee. I am not someone to mess with. Nice. Oh, okay. Very, very cool. Let's run back over here and see what's in this chest. And then we got 2 people to talk to on Soulstone. We got to talk to... I can't remember the name. Those names are just very... They're very weird. They're hard for me to remember. We got the grandson fella who was wondering what happened. Oh. Boss chest. Boss chest. 2 gold. Wow, Skyrim. Nah, okay. Maybe the other chest. The chest that was in there was probably the boss chest. But my goodness. Holding out big time. I don't want to read that black book just yet because I don't want to be pulled into Apocrypha. I just want to see where this goes first, in case it opens up a shortcut somewhere. Bloodskull Barrow. Okay, it definitely will open up a shortcut, but it looks like we're going to open up this black book first. And let's see where it takes us. The Winds of Change. Boom. Let's see where we go. Let's see where it takes us. Started Black Book, The Winds of Change. Alright, learn the Black Book's hidden knowledge. Alright, let's do that then, I guess. Let's sprint past all those whippy boys. Ruin Book. Seeker, hello there. You know, it doesn't have to be like this. If you guys can all just come to agreement that you don't want to kill, if you don't want to kill Hermaeus Mora's champion, if you guys all just want to come to that agreement, we could probably get on really well, and you don't have to die. But if you keep doing this, I mean, I do have to kill you, I guess. There's a grand soul gem over there. Missed me with that whip. Greater soul gem. My mistake. Open sesame. Okay. Grand soul gem, thank you. Hello there, Seeker. Grand soul gem, thank you. Activate this. Guessing that's going to open you. Yep. Gosh, you guys are strong. Okay. And there's your copy, but all good. I kill you. There we go. And nothing. Font of Magica, why not? Open you. Somebody come out of nowhere. Bingo. Alright, let's finish off. Gosh, you guys are so freaking tanky. What is your health pool, my guy? My goodness. And you do some damage to me. Alrighty, we need to do some parkour. Gonna do this and this. Deal with them for a bit there, fella. Thank you. Black Soldier. Black Soldier. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ruined Book. Scroll of Fear. Alright. Let's do this. Didn't mean to do that. All good. Let's do that. Probably going to hurt my Dremora Lords a bunch, but it's fine. Just keep him down there for me, guys. Oh my goodness, he is a strong fella. But he's almost done now. Almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go. Crazy strong. These things are freaking insane. Oh, you carry a lot of gold though, my goodness. And that's a pretty strong enchantment too. Okay, well, I'll take it. What does that open? So it gives me stairs for over there as well. What about this? Oh, that opens that. That gave me stairs and that opens the door. Okay, I see. Alright. Is this gonna be it? Oh, okay, good, 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 good. Alright, I was like, please, no, don't have me going everywhere. Okay, it gives you a Daedric Cure, it's kind of nice. Give me that, give me that. Lost Legends, no, no, no. Third door. Alright, I was like, please no, please don't keep me in Apocrypha for too long. Interesting little tidbit though, I was listening to a Fudge Muppet thing, and I might have this wrong, but apparently these vessels are like, contain the brains of beings or something as well. And it's uncertain, it's not clear whether or not they were trapped or they got some kind of, they took like the wrong kind of deal from Hermaeus Mora or something or whatever, but apparently these contain the brains of some kind of beings, and it kind of just goes towards the whole knowledge thing and how Mirac wants knowledge. Little interesting tidbit, thought you might like it. I could be completely wrong, I might have misinterpreted, but I believe that is what I got from the video I watched. What's happening here? Scholar's Insight, Companion's Insight, Lover's Insight. Well, what gives me what? Okay, there we go. Scholar's Insight. Reading skill books gives you an extra skill point. That's nice. You may only accept one ability from this book at a time. That could be cool, but no. Companion's Insight. Companion's Insight. Your attacks, shouts, and destruction spells do no doubt. Oh my goodness, here we go. This is what I need. Your attacks, shouts, and destruction spells do no damage to your followers. So that would be, but it would still hurt people that are my friends but aren't my followers. Okay. Okay, and I don't think my conjurations, I don't think they count as followers, do they? So it still hurt my Dremoras. Alright, cancel. And Lover's Insight. Do 10% more damage and get 10% better prices from people of the opposite sex. I don't really need that, so we can do this. We can do this for whatever good it will do for us. We don't need the book one because I've already read most books. Don't need that because price and damage output isn't a problem. We can do that because I guess that'll be it'll be pretty good to have at least. Now, how do I get back out of here? Do I just read the book again? Waking Dreams? Waking Dreams. Where are you? Not Waking Dreams, the Winds of Change. Take me back. Nice. Alright. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting. Thank you, Hermaeus Mora. And yeah, that's already empty. Cool. Alright. Let's head on out of here. It's interesting because those black books, it looks like they've got words and they look like they're actual books that you can read, but you can never have them open for more than a couple seconds. Oh well. It'd be interesting to see exactly what is actually in those books. Are you able to read them? Are you able to read them before they disappear? Is there something you can do? Hey, 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 chill out. It's just me. Oh, you don't? I mean, I kind of just came out of here. I didn't intend on being a hero or anything. I just, you know, didn't want to be hurt for no reason. Okay, I remember exploring this place ages ago, like coming in here and clearing it out, and I was wondering where that hidden room went. Interesting. Okay. I think I actually spent a bunch of time in here looking for somewhere to go, thinking there was a hidden room. Thinking the hidden room was a part of this area. Well, I mean, it's a part of this area, but I could get to the other side of it from here or something. No, that's okay. Nerevar, eh? Interesting. The Nerivian. I gotta kill you. I'm sorry. I gotta kill you. Alright, bunch of Draugrs. We're gonna go outside, and I think there's gonna be a bunch more to kill. Hey there, Imperial. Gonna take you 2 gold, thank you. I think there's going to be a bunch more to kill out here, if I'm not mistaken. Return to Crucius Corellius. Okay. Do I want to do this? Not really. Yeah, bad time to get lost. I'm not really lost. Most days would be a bad time for you guys. No, whatever. Most times it would be a bad day for you guys to run into me, but you're lucky. I'm not bothered with killing you right now. I'm just going to go back to the city. Alright, on our way. Now there is another thing that we can do, and it's got to do with finding somebody's I think his name's Torkuld or something. But he doesn't spawn all that often. He doesn't spawn all that often, or at least apparently it's hard to kind of get the quest to trigger because it's actually a random interaction type of quest. And I don't actually think we're at the part of the map you need to be to get it to trigger either, so oh well, all good. Let's just go back to actually we can give back Glover Mallory's is it Glover Mallory? We can give Glover Mallory, right? Yeah, we can give him back his pickaxe now too. Where are you, buddy? You asleep? Okay, we can wait until 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Where are you, buddy? Whoa, jeepers, guys.
No sign of them.
Okay, I was like, hey, guys, please don't.
You and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Glad to have met you as well. I can't remember what favors I've done for people here, but glad to see you guys. Glover Mallory.
Find my pickaxe yet?
I noticed the shadow mark by your door. Ooh, interesting. How did you end up in Ravenrock? I noticed the shadow mark by your door.
Well, well. It's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart?
He's well.
Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone.
Nothing at all?
Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle.
The Thieves Guild has a problem out here?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it.
What did you do?
A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago.
Mm-hmm.
He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us.
Mm-hmm. So you're about to make the same mistake with me? Not a mistake, because I actually am, but you seem awfully trusting for somebody who just did something to you. He stole something from you, right?
That he did. Right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect.
Where's Esmond Tyne now?
Well, before he ran off, he was talking some nonsense about trying to fence goods to the Reeklings at Castle Karstag. I told him he was crazy to even think about talking to those vicious little buggers, but he wouldn't listen. I'd bet a fat purse of coin that he's either dead or hiding out up there.
I'll get that formula back for you.
You do that, and I'll make sure you're set up right. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, well, also... Oh, okay, how did you end up in Raven Rock?
So, you finally
guess
tracked
not.
down old Crucius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he?
Yeah, but he was right.
Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
After all that, why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people.
Fair
Now
enough.
that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Yeah, I guess, maybe. And how did you end up in Raven Rock?
A fine question, and the one that I hear most often from visitors to our town. I wish I had a more romantic tale to tell, but I was simply seeking my fortune and chose Raven Rock to ply my trade. Besides, knowing how to repair bone mold armor wasn't very useful in Riften.
Who taught you that?
I had a friend over there, a dark elf named Van Ryth, a very talented armor smith. Spent a lot of time with the guy swapping smithing techniques. Learned a heck of a lot, including how to repair bone mold. After he moved on to greener pastures, I decided to pack up, move out here, and put those lessons to the test. Been here ever since.
Alright, interesting.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Thank you. Okay, can do. Alright, let's go. Gee, there's a lot of people out here. Let's go back to Cretius. He should be very happy that we've found some stuff for him. Where is it? So it won't be there. Recover the bone. Okay, I've got to do that. We will do that. We're on Solstheim. Why not? And return to Cretius Corellius. So that's that way. Wait. That's not back in Skyrim, is it? No, it's over here. Return to Cretius Corellius. Say what the? Recover the bone mod formula for Glover Mallory. Searing's watch. Okay, so we can probably go do that. Why is Cretius Corellius all the way over here? Say what the? Color me confused. Okay, oh well. Let's go do that.
Miserable. Just miserable.
That's a bad attitude. Come on now. And, oh, is he in here? Am I about to walk in on something? Is he about to be having a conversation with someone? I'm about to walk in or something? Oh, no, it's his house. Okay. I thought that other place was his house. Oh, well, all good. Okay, so this is all steel. But don't worry, I'm about to give you this back, and then it's going to be all taken. Then I'm gonna take all your food.
You're back.
I am.
Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rock fall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
More than welcome.
Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
750 gold. Well, thank you. Are there any other Imperials in Raven Rock?
Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Why? Yeah, I mean, it's like, you gotta make a living. If there's no way to make a living, then you gotta go.
Solstheim is still rich in ebony ore. I know there's more down there. I can smell it. I come from 3 generations of miners, and I'm telling you that the East Empire Company was wrong. They just didn't want to spend the coin trying to find it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, tell me about your family.
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own 2 hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers.
And your parents?
I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City.
Then it dried up?
Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
And you've been alone ever since?
Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
Interesting. Well, thank you,
Mark my
Cretius.
words.
Interesting.
Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
I thought we would be friends now. Gosh, okay. I guess I can't steal. I guess I can't steal from you, buddy. I thought we would have been friends after I've just done all that for you. Okay. Whatever then. All good. Let's... What's the best way to go about this? Well, okay, I already know the best way to go about this. It's going to be our beautiful nightmare, as always.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Counselor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
Okay. Did he say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him. Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn. Please, go speak to the Second Counselor as soon as possible.
Okay, sure. Started, served cold. Captain Valeth has told me that Adril Arano, second counselor of Raven Rock, wanted to speak to me immediately. I should find him and discover the reason for his urgent message. Okay, wasn't expecting that, but sure. I'll go find him. Let's go have a chat with Andril, I've already forgotten his name. Let's go speak with him anyway. Hey there, buddy. What are you doing out in the edge of town? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were leading me out to do something to me.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Ooh. Okay, why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Okay, your concern seems justified. You sound paranoid. He ordered the execution. It's on his head, not yours. Your concern seems justified.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
You feel an attack on the Councillor is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret.
Fair enough.
If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help? What will you do? Well, good luck with that. What will you do?
Summoning you here was part of my plan. I was hoping you'd be interested in investigating for me.
I'd prefer not to get involved. How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about House Hlalu?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
I presume that was their downfall?
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
What happened to House Hlalu as a result?
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
Okay. You mentioned your sources.
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstein. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
Okay. Why do the Dunmer hate the Empire?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless. We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
How did the Dunmer survive this at all then? Yeah.
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
Okay, well, I suppose I'm not jumping on Nightmare just yet. We've got this to attend to. Alright. Don't worry, Glover. I'll do your thing for sure. I've just got this other thing, which kind of seems a little bit more pressing, as somebody might die if I don't act upon it quickly. Gosh, there's a lot of these. A lot of these.
I don't know how to thank you.
Sindiri Arano. Oh, that's, I was just speaking with your husband.
Your efforts in Raven Rock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
I'm glad that you're happy. Okay.
Welcome
Geldis,
to the rec-
Sadri.
The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Mm-hmm. The mine's open. Is that because of me? And everything that just happened, everything I just did? How are things now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Interesting. Well, Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Why haven't you told Adril about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
Thank you for the tip.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Okay, why did the Dunmer leave Asher? Okay, why did Councillor Morvain execute an Ulan?
Back in 95, Vila Ulan came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. But Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redoran Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Villa did this alone?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
How did Villa get caught?
He underestimated the Redoran Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself. Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb.
Why do the Dunmer leave ash yams in their tombs?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal, the fact that life ends and begins anew.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you.
Come back anytime. My doors are always open.
Good to know. Well, that's going to have to do it for today's episode, guys. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am, please consider liking. Please consider subscribing. Every like means you're getting a like, and every subscribe means you're getting a subscriber, and it all really, really helps out. Please also turn the notification button, leave any comments below, any recommendations, any tips, or just stop by to say good day, because I absolutely love the interactions, and I promise I will try my best to respond to everyone, although it is getting much harder. But most of all, please have a fantastic day. Bye bye. Gosh, that one was a bit stumbly.